How y'all doing out there?
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Klassi Korner. Let's talk. So, today we got something hot, juicy, and interesting to talk about today.
Yes, tea with some sugar and lemon. So someone wanted to know. They have a spouse. They're married. They're in love. Everything is going great, but it's only one problem. Her husband wants to invite someone in the bedroom, and it's the baby mama.
Okay.
Oh, okay, it's not it.
I mean, yeah. I know how to do things.
So, we're going to bring it to Klassi Korner, and I feel like Klassi Korner is the place to talk about that. So, let's talk.
You ready?
Yeah, so what's your intake on that? What is your opinion?
Okay, first off, that shit is weird. I mean, out of all the women in your town, your city, your county, your state, why your child's mother?
Question mark.
Somebody still sleeping with somebody?
Question mark.
Or sound like to me, somebody trying to get that child's mother in by befriending the wife so they can be on good terms. Absolutely. So it doesn't look as bad when he leave out for or do whatever he do. But that's crazy.
Yeah, see, I didn't look at it that way, though. See, I looked at it as, for one, I feel like there's still some type of relations going on.
Definitely.
Because for you to even be comfortable enough to ask me if I want I'm sorry, not mine, but would I like for your baby, would you like for my baby daddy to join us? No. So
who does that?
I mean, I know he wouldn't. So the fact that he asked her comfortably, that says a lot, too.
He tried her. Okay, but not only did he try her, but evidently, Imani, if you think about it, he tried her before this.
Absolutely, that's what I was going to say.
In order for him to be comfortable enough to say that to her, because now, I want everybody to take 3 seconds. If someone asks you that, the first thing you're going to do is, besides probably avoid catching that charge, you're going to
toot your nose and say, pardon me, or excuse me,
or
say what now, or
you'll be going off.
Yeah.
So for him to be comfortable enough to even suggest that his child's mother get involved,
for one, that would have pissed me off. I'm gonna be honest. And Mom, I would have called you. Mom, this nigga had the nerve. I would have called my mother. I really would have,
And not only that, with kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody feelings still involved with somebody who feelings not supposed to be involved with. Because when you're done with someone, you're done with someone. And I don't care how close to friends we are as exes. Because we can still be able to, be cordial, respectful, have a friendship, especially even co-parent. But for you to be comfortable enough because in order for you to have suggested it to me as your wife, you had to have ran that past her.
Yes.
So for you to be comfortable enough to hold that conversation with her about joining and coming into the bedroom with us, that will make me have to question a lot of things in my marriage. You can't be as happy and in love as you think maybe you are. But sometimes we need to make sure that the other person is in love with us.
Absolutely.
Not that we just in love with them, but...
And I'm pretty sure the baby mom was okay with it. She was all down for it.
She had to be.
Especially when they miserable. They're all down for joining something.
And if she
just to be a part of his life.
Exactly. So, that's nasty. Who wants to do that?
I think that's kind of... Yeah, he talked about it before he talked to her about it. Most definitely he did that. And there's no doubt about that. It doesn't even take a rocket scientist to say, think that. So, but...
Or I wonder, have they done it before, but just with another woman, and he was mustering up the energy or the nerve to say he wanted it to be the baby mother because he was just, probably wheeling her in.
Right.
And now that he knows she okay with them being with another person, that was his way of being able to bring the child's mother in. Do that make sense what I'm trying to say to you?
Yes, because I was going to say something kind of similar to that. And I was going to say, I was thinking maybe him and the child's mother were already having relations. And to make him feel better on his conscience, let's
bring her in.
Yeah, I'm serious. You'll be surprised at what men, how they think.
So I definitely wanted me a charity in this.
You know,
I don't need nobody looking out for me.
you know, so I mean, that was my theory. That's what I would think. But this was most definitely talked about before.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I don't have anything against anybody doing anything they want to do in the bedroom. You know, be as kinky as you want, do what you want, explore. I mean, that's what it's all about.
Right.
But there are boundaries in this. I mean, we're not inviting people that, you know, you once dealt with or I once dealt with into our relationship, because that just makes for a toxic ending.
Right.
I mean, you're going to be wondering at the end, I wonder if he's still sleeping with her. After you've done it, you're going to be the one that regrets it. You're going to be the one questioning his every move, feeling insecure when he go to work, don't want him around his homeboys or anything like that, because every time he walk away from your presence, you're going to assume it has something to do with her. So I wouldn't put myself in that position. Like, honestly, if I can't say what I would do or how I would respond, but I know that I will make him suffer.
Right.
Like, mentally, I will make him suffer, because that will always be in the back of my mind from that point on. You know, are you still sleeping with your ex, or are you interested in still sleeping with your ex? Or why did you want to bring your ex into this relationship? Was it worth sacrificing our marriage for?
Yes.
Like,
and the ex is a reason for ex is an ex for a reason.
Yeah, an experience, an example of what not to do again. So, you know, but
I don't
would
know.
even if it wasn't with his ex, would you do it? Like, do you think that you could be comfortable enough?
I couldn't. And a lot of people always say, well, you never know what you might. A lot of things I don't know what I might do, but that I don't like to share. And I'm not sharing my husband. That's just no.
I mean, you have the right to feel that way,
sharing.
Because you can put yourself in a position that you'll end up being the one that's hurt, trying to satisfy someone else.
Absolutely. And if he can't accept that I'm not okay with that, then this ain't real.
And then not only that, I mean, what if I think about diseases, I think about pregnancies, and you don't know who that other person is sleeping with. Just because you're satisfied and thinking or believing that your husband or your wife is just sleeping with you, that doesn't mean that other person has no other sex partners, and you don't know they're protecting themselves with that person. So not only are you inviting drama, but you're inviting diseases, pregnancies, problems. Because I don't see where, you know, you're going to be that careful in the moment, because for one, it seems like a moment where he will be extra excited, so he can get caught slipping a couple of times. So what happens when she come up pregnant again, or if she come up pregnant again, or if somebody walk away burning? Then what happens?
Everybody's going to be pointing the fingers. Well, it was your idea. Well, y'all invited me. Well, you did this.
Like, so I just don't think that would be a good idea. I don't think that it would be something I would do. I mean, but to each his own. Yeah. I'm not here to judge. Have fun. Do what you do. I wouldn't do it personally.
Right.
Like, I don't set myself up for things I know I may not handle at the end, because I know I may not respond well at the end. So I just don't I don't put myself in those positions. But that was kind of interesting, girl.
It's very interesting, because a lot of people, we don't know that people are actually dealing with this day to day. And we see this on movies, because I see it on movies all the time. But people actually are dealing with this. People want threesomes, and people are inviting people in their bedrooms. You know, teachers on, but hey, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't. That's just too much, too risky.
Yeah, entirely too risky.
Entirely.
And I love myself too much
to even want to invite someone else.
Yeah, and I would assume, like, and this is what this is what I will say, you know, aren't you enough? Like, are you not enough for him that he needs to bring someone else in? Because I understand doing something different, bringing excitement into the bedroom, you know, trying to explore. I get it and I understand it and I'm okay with that. But we can't explore pleasure amongst each other. Like, we have to bring someone else in. Not all the time do we need, like, company is not a good thing.
What especially, are you getting out of it?
Yeah, like, what are you getting from it mentally? Is it something that you really truly want to do from your heart, or is it something that you're doing for the other person? Because if you're doing it for the other person, I can guarantee you're going to get up with regrets. It's going to cause a lot of problems in your marriage. It's going to cause a lot of problems in your home. It's going to cause you a lot of distress, even when it comes to your working, because your mind is going to automatically shift because you're going to keep wondering like what's going on when you're not around him. So I don't think it's worth putting yourself into. I don't think it's worth, involving yourself with. I do believe you should talk to your spouse about it and let your spouse know, however you feel. But I will say this. Don't do something that you're not sure about and you expect some good results. Outweigh your pros and your cons. I mean, ask yourself, is it worth it? Talk it over with the person, but whatever goes, I just want to say good luck. Let us know at Klassi Korner. Let's talk so we can put you back out and let you know.
But I want to say something else on that. Another thing is this. If, like you said, because I agree, if he accept you and if you're enough, he shouldn't need and want anymore. He just shouldn't. You should be just enough for him. Not only that, but learn something from this. Take notes from this. Think about this. If he inviting his baby mother into something where it's, private and intimacy and something that's for you and your husband, question that. Think about that. That's a lot to question. Question your marriage, but.
And one more thing. Are y'all swingers? I mean, I don't find nothing wrong with swinging. I mean, I don't. I think it's really interesting.
Yes.
And I'm not boxed in and I'm not approved. So I understand that wanting to bring some excitement in, doing and having fun with it. I get it. Like, have fun. Do what you do. Like, because 10 years from now, y'all will sit back and y'all will laugh about it. But.
And you know what else, Mom? Not to interrupt you. It also depends on their relationship, on how their relationship is.
How strong it is.
Yes, because if you don't have a strong relationship, y'all don't trust each other, and y'all are constantly fighting or arguing or whatever the case may be, it's not going to work.
No.
It's not going to work.
It's not. All you're doing is adding more poison into the pot.
Yes.
Yeah, but if y'all are a strong couple and this is what y'all do, it just may be somebody different this time, but this is what y'all do, and you're confident and you're secure enough to know that, this is just something we're going to do, but I trust him enough that he's not going to go behind my back or I won't go behind his back, then girl, do it. No, what you asking us for? You better go have some fun, but just be safe. Whatever you do,
absolutely,
be safe. That's all I say. Be safe. Make sure that this other person is clean. Make sure this other person is protected. Make sure your husband is protected. Make sure you are protected.
If anything.
Go in this like you're going into war. But guess what? You're going to still have fun. But at least you're going to get up with a clear mind of that's one thing I don't have to worry about. So...
yeah, I agree totally. I totally agree with you. Do a background check. If you're going to do it, at least do a background check.
Thorough background check.
I mean, you might as well. So, okay. So, well, moving on. Well, this is a topic that I think everyone struggles with. This is like one of the biggest topics. People never can understand and choose between flirting and not flirting. They don't know when you're flirting with them, and they don't know when you're just having a regular conversation.
I agree with that because a lot of guys think I'm flirting with them.
Yeah, so we got to talk about this.
I'm not flirting with them. I'm just really nice to people in certain situations.
What do you mean? Give me an example?
So, I might see a guy who, might be just a regular guy, don't really have too much going or have too much, and I'll sit and I'll hold the conversation. I'll be cordial. I'll be respectful. I'll smile. I'll look you in your eyes, and they will pick that up as I'm attracted to them. And no way, shape, size, or form did I ever feel like I came off as flirting with you, but for some reason you assumed that I was flirting with you. So then comes the part where I go from flirting to you mean.
I get that all the time.
And I'm not mean. I mean, but I'm not flirting.
Mm-hmm.
But there, I don't think people. I think attention whores assume everyone is flirting.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like people who like attention,
Yes.
people who are
Used to
always
attention.
looking for some type of clout or relevance in life. Them are the ones that think everybody wants them. You know, but I think it's them ones that are secure that wait for a true signal before they just feel jumping on board
Right.
about, okay, she like me or she flirting with me or she want my number. But I've been in situations where, you know, I can be working on a project with a guy and we can be doing anything like talking, just laughing, joking, having a good time. And then all of a sudden, they think that it was something special about that moment.
Oh, yeah.
And you're sitting there looking confused. And while you're confused and trying to understand what they're saying, they're looking at you like you know what you did. So, yeah, I think there are lines like flirting and not flirting. There's a very thin line between the two.
Yes. So, question. What is your definition of flirting?
My definition of flirting probably would be, for me personally,
your personal opinion.
when I ask someone a lot of questions.
Okay.
When I give them, and when I say a lot of questions, I don't mean like a interrogation. I mean stuff like, oh, okay, so what kind of work you do? Oh, okay, so you have kids? Oh, how long you've been here? You know, then I'm getting information because I'm interested in you. But when I say, okay, how you doing? I'm good. Oh, okay, all right, baby. Because I said baby does not mean I'm flirting. Because I said, oh, all right, baby. Okay, sweetie.
Right. It's just a figure of speech.
It's a term of endearment.
Yeah,
and
talking.
They confuse it with me flirting with them. You know, like I've had a guy who literally was sending me pictures of me at my house, and because he thought that we were in love with each other.
No.
But I didn't know this guy. But because I had spoke to him and I held a conversation with him because he was in my neighborhood, he automatically assumed that we were dating.
Yeah.
So I had to like really call the police, get a restraining order and everything. Wow. I think we were like 6 years old.
Wow.
So yeah. So I try to be cautious on what I say and how I say it to people. And then I know I come off because, you know, I like to... Yeah,
and you're very dainty,
and so you know they consider that, and even when you're in a relationship with someone, the person you're in a relationship with, you know, will become jealous and insecure because they feel like you're flirting with everyone. When in actuality, I'm not flirting with anyone. It's just how I carry myself.
Right.
So, what is your definition of flirting?
Well, me, I don't flirt. I don't flirt. I'm not even a people's person, but I mean, if I'm interested in someone, like you said, I think I'll just keep asking questions.
You're quiet.
But I'm more a shy person. But a person who is funny, that's my way of flirting because I'm silly and goofy, you know? So I like to crack jokes all the time. But yeah, I mean, if I'm interested, I'll keep asking questions. And I'll make eye contact too, also.
Okay, so let me ask you a question because this is something I've been pondering with. When you say someone is silly, like because you like to laugh, what is your definition of silly? Because my definition of silly is different from a lot of people's definition of silly.
Yes.
I don't like goofy. I like silly.
I like silly. I like silly because silly is more goofy is you laugh at everything.
Yeah.
You just laugh because he cute, so I'm gonna laugh. Oh, I like him, so I'm just gonna laugh. But silly is more on, I get your joke, and we here. Yeah, I get you.
We can crack a joke without even saying anything to each other.
And that's flirting. It is.
Okay, so I need to take that off my list.
It is flirting. It is flirting. That is flirting. I don't care. Listen, y'all. If anyone is laughing with you, you don't know this person from a can of paint, and they are just laughing and just finding things to laugh about and just trying to get your attention, that's flirting. I don't care.
Yeah, now that
is flirting.
I do know. They're pressing for your attention.
Because if they see they made you laugh that first time, they got you. They got you.
Or they think they got you.
Yeah.
Because they don't know I'll laugh at your joke and still walk my ass on home.
And keep it moving, deuces. But yeah, so I believe everybody has a different definition of flirting. Like some people believe flirting is, oh, you're cute, or you can give a compliment to someone and not be flirting with them. I give compliments all day.
Yeah, but it depends because some people dangerous with a compliment.
Yes.
Some people you give a compliment to, you damn near signed a marriage certificate to.
Yeah.
Because they will stalk you.
Yeah.
They will stress you. They will press you. Like, so you even have to be careful at the jokes you laugh at with people. Like, people are weird, you know, like.
Or that one person who, when they saw you and they made that little joke and it's funny, then every time they see you, they feel like they gotta keep making that joke or talking about it. Like, okay, we're not flirting. It was just funny that night.
Yeah, so
you know,
I like silly, but silly to a certain extent because you have to be mature and be serious too.
Now, I don't like childish.
No,
I can't do childish.
I don't think anyone likes to be with a childish person.
You'll be surprised. You will be
That's
surprised.
annoying.
You will be surprised. But I don't like childish. I think childish is, and the reason why I don't like childish, for one, I have children, so I know the childish. I don't have time, so. Yeah, I don't like childish.
Yeah, because I'm not raising no one son.
But you have women who are childish and men feel the same way.
I know. And there are a lot of women that are childish or
very.
And I'm going to tell you a big turn off for me. A major turn off is to meet someone who does not want to accept their age.
Oh.
That is the most gross thing. Like, dude, okay, so what? You
these women too. These women too. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely.
Embrace that you're 53.
Embrace that you're 43.
Yes.
Embrace you're 33. I mean, it's not your age, it's how you carry yourself at your age. You can still, dress appropriate. An old man should not be walking around in skinny pants.
Ripped jeans.
Like, it's not with a baseball cap turned to the back. Like, it's not cool. And then they want to smile because they got a gold in their mouth from 1994. Like, it's not cool.
Oh,
it's
my
not
God.
a turn on.
Not at all.
So.
But, yeah, I just can't. But, yeah, that's how I feel about flirting. So. Yes.
That was another moment of Klassi Korner. Let's talk.
And another thing is this, ladies and gents, leave comments. Tell us everything. Tell us how you feel. It doesn't matter. Leave comments, okay? We're all here for it. Like, subscribe.
Leave a comment in the box. If you don't do that, then